Do you have the fortunate signs in your hand? I am going to explain around 6 to 7 fortunate signs that can totally change your life as a whole. The reason I am mentioning the name or the terms fortunate is because whenever this type of sign is present in out of the 9 mounts, it is very much possible that you are already in the way to get the success. And if you are more than 35 years of age, then that means that you already had got the success. And if you are very young, that means you will get a success in your life. So the 7 or 6 fortunate signs and symbols in your hand in the field of palmistry can define many things. So I am going to discuss this in this section of video. Om Ganeshaya Namo, Om Bhagavan Shri Satyasavabhaya Namo, Om Suryaya Namo, Om Shanishraya Namo. Viewers, my name is Astrologer Dr. Sai Subhajit, and if you are watching this video or my channel for the first time, then I would request you to subscribe to my channel, like it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you always get the future notification of my updated videos that are posted every week and almost 20 videos in a month. So now what you should follow to get the benefit of this fortunate signs, also I'll try to give the remedies at the end of the video. First of all, you have to know the fortunate sign comes how. How you can say that you are among a very limited people in the world where the luck will be more favorable for you. First of all, the mount should be very strong. I will discuss about the sun mount. As you know, this is the sun mount, and the sun mount is responsible for most of the thing. The prominency, whether this mount is prominent or not, you have to check it at the first instance. Second is this Jupiter, whether the Jupiter is also prominent or not. So this has to be dominant, also prominent. If these two are prominent enough, then that means that you are already more than 50% successful or fortunate. The reason is that sun gives the energy to do the success, to do the karma, means the action, and as per that our ambitions grows because of the Jupiter. We always fulfill the desires in our life because of the Jupiter strength, because it amplifies the energy whenever a positive signs are there in the mount of Jupiter. So this is the two mount you have to check. Apart from that, you have to check the Mercury mount also. So Mercury mount is responsible for our communication, where we utilize the signs as per that. Suppose you have a star and you have a triangle, both have a different aspect and different meaning in analyzing the sign, and rest of the signs were can out of this the hand, okay, there can be other signs also where it can give you the success, but maybe we will discuss that in some other video. First I need to cover all these 3 amounts, otherwise the video will be quite bigger. So I am just concentrating on the Jupiter, Sun and Mercury first for the fortunate signs and symbols, and later on in the upcoming video I will try to cover other mounts also. So when you are seeing the Jupiter mount, then you can see a very easy sign to find out in your hand, and it is very much possible that it is there, is the progressive line. It can come out from this lifeline. As you know, this is the lifeline and this is the mind line. So it can come out from the mind line or it can come from the lifeline. Anything is okay, but both are different meaning, both have a different meaning, because both has a different way of giving you the fortune, the luck. So coming to the fortunate line, only the progressive lines we are concentrating. If it is bigger and covering most of the Jupiter mount, then it is well and good and it is much better. So now the progressive line doesn't mean that it will give you all the fortune and luck at once. It means if it is a bigger line, that means for a longer time period it will give you the way, it will give you the path to get the success. It will give you such a opportunities where you will be able to grab that opportunities and make it to the other level. So this is the first meaning of this progressive line. Suppose you don't have the progressive line, then what will happen? Suppose you have a like this and this. So this is a trident. Trident means that you are definitely be capable enough for leading a organization, leading a company, leading your own business because of your own independent capability and ability at your best. If anyone is trying to give some issues also, you will be able to solve that issue because of your logical power, because of your good intelligence and knowledge. Now whenever this trident is there, automatically there will be very much sure that a good sign will be there in this mount of Mercury. So it is very much possible. So in this mount of Mercury, a very simple line can be there, is the vertical line. But if this vertical line is very common and can give you a limited power to you. That means in these vertical lines or apart from the vertical lines, say suppose we don't consider this vertical lines means that it will give you some extraordinary skill to you that you already know. I have discussed in many videos. But what I was saying, suppose you have a triangle here. So that will give you the strength, give you the energy, give you that courage to do the business of your own. If you are doing it in partnership also, your role to the company, role to the business will be very high, and you will be able to see how fortunate you are to grow in your business because of your entrepreneur skills, because of your communication skill, because of your wisdom and intellect, and that you are able to utilize in your business or in your profession. So now, for example, if you have these two signs, and I am indicating most of the thing in terms of business, but you are a person who are doing a job, whether you are in a government job, whether in a private sector job, you are doing some job and you are not interested in not interested in business, then what will happen? That means that there is very much surety, 100% sure, not only 99, 100% sure that it is sun mount. So as you know, this is the sun mount. So in this sun mount, it is very much sure that the sun line will be prominent enough, and it has very less obstacles with the main sun line. So the defects will be less, and if it is defects is less, that means that you are quite fortunate. So this defect should not be there. It should be defect free. It should not have a cross or something like that on mole. The amount of prominence is the first thing that you have to check. So this is the most important thing, where the sunline should be good. Now when this sunline is good and you have these two signs, this trident and the triangle, that means you will be successful in your job. Now you are saying that okay, I have all this thing, and you are doing a business and job also, then where you will get the most success? Then you have to check it whether you have this Mercury line is there or not. Whether it is starting from the lifeline or starting from the fate line, it should be there. If it is not there, then we need to check, okay, what is the problem that is there for which you are not successful. So that is a different thing. Now although this Mercury line is of course a good line, good sign, but I'm discussing here about the fortunate, most fortunate signs, right? Most fortunate signs can be in many other ways. So now you have to check whether your sun line has any star or any types of trident is there or not. So this can be trident, or whether this sun line is starting from this middle of the Rahu mount, or middle of the mind line, or from the mind line, or from the lifeline. Then it's the most important, it's the number one fortunate sign and lines that is present in your hand or in your palm. Out of all the signs and symbols that I have discussed in my entire life in this YouTube channel, I am just saying, if you have this line, then you are the most fortunate person in this world, and you are capable to do many things great, amazing things, a marvelous thing, and you are a super human type brain you have, capability. So you can be a very good research scientist also, you can be a very good business person also, businessman also, businesswoman also, or it is also very much possible that you are leading a big organization, okay, and it is very much sure. So this is the one of the things. So now almost I have discussed 5 signs, and the last signs that I want to discuss is the star on the mount of Jupiter. Star brings us fortune, brings the prosperous and happiness in our life, in terms of from our married life, in terms of from our career. It brings so much ambitions to our life where we are more ambitious to achieve many things. And all the signs that I have discussed are the signs which are responsible for our wealth, for our money in our life, for the money that is going to be there. And all these signs that I have discussed are the signs of billionaires. Okay, you can be multimillionaires, you are very much sure that you have a good flow of money, and will never be a shortage of money in your life, no shortage of job in your life if you have all these signs. Maybe it is not possible to have all these signs, but at least it should be there. Suppose for instance you have this sun line, you have this star, and you have only single, suppose one triangle here, or else suppose you don't have this triangle here, you have a star here, or you have a trident here, that is also sufficient. At least 2 to 3 combination out of these 7 combination fortunate lines that I have discussed should be there in your hand. Then only it can be said that okay, you are among those person who can be very rich and wealthy, very fortunate in their fortune, very lucky in terms of lottery also. All these signs are also signifies the lottery signs. All these signs also signify that you will be very successful in your life. Now you might be wondering that okay, you have this sign but you are still not getting success. Then you need to check, cross check, double check what is the problem in your palm. I am here to check your palm. If you want to get my paid consultation, then please contact me. I will definitely be able to assist you and guide you the way where you should be able to get the success in your life. I'll try my level best. It's not necessary that you should consult me only. If you know any other good astrologer or palm reader, palmist, that definitely you can follow them. It's not a problem. But if you want to come to me, I welcome you all, and definitely I'll try to give you the solution to the problem also. Now, as the remedies I have mentioned, so whenever any of the mounts is weak, suppose your sun is weak, then you have to make your sun stronger by doing mantra chanting or wearing gemstone. If your Jupiter is weak, then also you have to do some similar types of remedies or donating something. If you have the Mercury weak, then also you have to do it. So many things has to be there in terms of remedies. You can chant mantras. If your birth chart or hand is showing that you can wear a gemstone, then definitely you can do it, because that will boost up some energy, it will give you some confidence, and try to wear a good quality gemstone. This is all about these 7 fortunate signs and symbols and lines that can be present in your hand, and it can bring lots of fortune, luck and wealth, success in terms of career, everything. So in next part of my video, I'll try to discuss the other signs and symbols that can be there in these other mounts in your hand. So for today, I want to say that if you are new to my channel, or you have been here but you have not subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe it, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you always get the notification of my videos and be able to enjoy the moments that I try to share with you. If you want to be a palmist, if you want to learn palmistry, astrology, Lusho Grid or other astrology courses, then you can come to me also. I can provide you one-to-one solution, one-to-one training classes or pre-recorded classes that is available. You can definitely come to me to learn it. Thank you for watching. Stay happy, stay fit, love all, serve all, Radhe Radhe.